say that I'm so happy we're all doing this. It's so much fun to make the videos and see your faces on camera, and it's really great to hear about your lives, so keep it up. Hi, Francis! I think I called your room phone once, and I might have talked to you then, but other than that, I haven't talked to you before. So, welcome to the channel, and I'm so glad you joined. You are a joy to see, and yeah. Don't worry, everyone's family is a little bit strange. Me and my siblings used to have like gorilla fights in the living room, and we would just wrestle each other on hands and knees. That's a little strange. Laura, your tea with Dr. Templeton sounds rather interesting. It kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, even though I'm sure that the people were not as crazy as the Mad Hatter. I don't think I've ever had sherbet. Unless this thing my mom used to make was made out of sherbet. She had like red ice, flavored ice, and she put chocolate chips in it and then made the outside green somehow, so it was like this big watermelon of ice and chocolate chips, and it was really good. Miranda, I'm so glad you got a guitar. I know you really missed your last one, and your new one is so gorgeous. I know you were really uncomfortable recording in the library, but it was funny. Kara, feel better. Now to complete Laura's challenge. I decided to balance a Laura Ingalls Wilder book on my head. Here goes. So I thought this would be a good time to talk about my favorite childhood books, and among those books was the series by Laura Ingalls Wilder. Some people find her books rather boring because they go into very specific detail about the way they lived and how they did things. But I found it fascinating because it was very, very different from the way I grew up. I thought it was cool to learn about how they churned butter and how they made their house out of logs. And just the value system was very different back then. And the fact that they were pioneers out in the West is really cool. Another series that I really liked was called The Happy Hollisters. The Happy Hollisters would go around to different places and solve mysteries. I think it's Miranda. Dang, dang, dang. I'm not going to stop balancing this book. I'm going to do 30 seconds straight of it. So I can't really stop this, can I? Hello? Hi, Miranda. I'm in the midst of balancing my book, and I didn't want to stop and have to do 30 seconds all over again. She says hi. It's not a swim meet, it's just a practice from 7 to 9 in the morning. Oh, March 20th through the 22nd. It's 3 days. Bye. Okay, now I have to get back sitting. Okay, okay. I should have good balance, right? I'm a ballet dancer. Oh. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay. I think it's been 30 seconds. Yes! Okay, I'm just going to keep going anyway because I'm not sure how long I've been going. Anyway, the Happy Hollisters went around to different parts of wherever they lived to solve mysteries. And one time they had to use invisible ink to decipher a map or whatever was on the paper. And it's kind of like National Treasure. The books were really quite cheesy, but when you're 10, you know, you don't really care about that stuff. I was a very heavy reader as a child. We would go to the library every week before dance class, and there was this one book I loved picking. It was like choose your own ending, and you would read a couple pages and you'd have to make a choice about what the character was going to do. And depending on what you chose, the ending would turn out differently, and it was a cool book. I think it was about the Loch Ness Monster. What else is it? I loved Nancy Drew. Love, love, love Nancy Drew. Because no matter how hard I tried to figure it out, I was never right. I was constantly surprised by the ending, and that's what made it really cool. No! Hopefully that was 30 seconds. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and I'm just going to Miranda's and we're going to hang out all day long because we don't get to do that a lot. We're both very busy girls. I honestly don't get the whole thing where 12-year-olds are like, oh my gosh, he sent me a chocolate bar. I mean, Valentine's Day can be handled fairly well, especially if you're married or whatever, but for middle schoolers, I just don't really see the point. I have seen so many, like, 6th graders screw up their friend relationships because of dating. Like, oh, you wouldn't go out with me, now I won't ever speak to you again. And it's too much drama. Too much drama. And despite the fact that I'm a theater person, that's just too much drama. I can't handle it. I just, blows my mind. I think that's it for today. Tune in next week.